Hello and welcome to my channel to plan for. Today I want to share with you my new bullet journal setup. So far I went through two journals in 2025. I finished this one last Friday. Only half a page is left in here, so it's more than time to move into a new one. Um, Size-wise, this is a B5, an Archer and Olive. And I have been using notebooks with thicker paper, hardcover books for quite a while, but I found them a little bit unpractical for traveling. So when Lochby came out with this B5, I think they call it Folio, I was really excited to try it out. So that's what I will be doing next for my work bullet journal. So I'm just going to share with you very quickly my setup. I don't know if you're familiar with the Lochby folios, but what's really nice is you have in the front and in the back some pockets, even back here. And I just put here a few little things I will be trying to use for my bullet journal if I don't have it right in front of me, especially for work. I don't use it. For me, decoration wise, my work bullet journal, I set it up on the weekend for the upcoming week. And then during the week, it's just writing. There's nothing decoration, no washi tape, no stickers, nothing. And I thought maybe if I have it here, at least once in a while, I might grab a sticker or something like that. Okay, well, pockets here, very nice, practical. You can use them for different stuff, and I think I will be also using them to fasten my pen here. Just because there is here a pen pocket, but it's a little bit tight, and I don't want to put in that pilot vanishing point or capless, and I don't want to stick it in this way because then it might push the button, and the button opens like the cap that seals it here. So I don't know, it might dry out. So I think it will be just putting my pen here like that. Okay, now let's get to the notebooks itself. I have in here two inserts. One is for more the long-term stuff, collections, monthly overview, things like that. And the other one is really for my everyday notes, my weekly setup. I already mentioned it's for work, so my setup is rather, I don't know if you would call it minimalistic. Well, you will judge for yourself. But it's definitely, I didn't go overboard with the decoration. So what I like to have at the very front is some space where I can track my work hours. I'm a freelancer, a consultant, so I write down the hours I work so I can write my bills accordingly at the end of the month. And I already have some planned vacation, which I marked here. It's basically just 1 to 31 and the months up here. And I always try to mark the weekends because then it makes it a little bit easier for me to put in the hours in the right space. Helps it a little bit to structure this table. Then I like to have an index for this insert. I don't need one for my the daily notebook because then it just goes over time. I pretty much know where to find the week of, I don't know, 1st December just by flipping through. I mean, it's in chronological order, so it's not really hard to find a specific day. But here, if I have my collections, it's nice to have an index. Yeah, so I'll have 2 pages for an index. Might be a little bit much, especially as this notebook only has 74 pages, but whatever. And next we have here just a monthly overview. I only write down Monday through Friday because I work Monday through Friday, and there's no point for me to have here the weekend. So I only have my working days here, and it's just a very simple calendar. I use this space more if I have some kind of reminder. Oh, I should do this in the first week of December, or there's some upcoming thing I need to do in the future. So far in the future that it doesn't make sense to put it in my daily log. So meaning not really in this week, but further in the future. So then that's a place where I would put that stuff as a reminder. I work as a solution architect. My day is full of meetings and everything happens online. So that's definitely not a place where I would write down my, I don't know, on average 5 to 7 meetings a day. So that's only, as I said, something I need to remember to do in the future. So I have the months here. As I said, I will be using to start this notebook next week, and next Monday will be the November 3rd. So I have the last 2 months of this year, and then the complete next year. These stickers are from the Archer and Olive September release or autumn release. It's called Forest Findings. And I think they're really nice. I have also the washi tape from this release, and I think I like the color combination, and I think it's also subtle enough for me to have it in my work bullet journal. It's not about like image what people think if I run around with like pink and sparkly stuff, but it distracts me. I need something a little bit more muted, not too not too distracting. That's in the end what it is. And so I really like this collection, and it gives some visual elements, but it's not too much. So I have here for months, I have those stickers with the names of the months from a very old sticker book. I think it's at least 7 or 8 years old. And the names are in German, as you, some months I wrote the same way, but yeah, you might wonder the strange spelling. So it's in German. So yeah, not much exciting stuff going on the monthly overview. And right after that, I already start with my collection pages. So I always like to have some follow-up page stuff, like when talk to somebody and say, okay, yeah, I will do that. I will take care of that. And it's out of my mind because it's not in my responsibility anymore. But sometimes it's good to remember, okay, I delegated something, or it's in the responsibility of some other person, just to have a reminder, okay, check in, did it really happen? Is it still ongoing? Whatever. And then I just have pages for, that's like a weekly meeting where I'm taking notes, and other things collections, stuff I need for a longer time, and which I don't want to be like hidden under my daily notes. Then in the second notebook, I focus on a smaller amount of time. So first of all, I plan to use this insert probably for Q4. I mean, Q4, I know it already has started, but I still would put the priorities for this quarter here and just calculate it based on my speed I used of pages in my old notebooks. I think one of those inserts should last me about a quarter. So I will see if I start every quarter a new one, but I'm not a big fan of using up notebooks half or leave a lot of space just because there's like some artificial time border and now you have to start a new notebook. But yeah, Q4 priorities, I think it makes sense for me to have this as the very first thing I see when I open this insert as a constant reminder what I should be focusing on. And then it already starts with my weekly setup, which is very similar all the time. I have a goal of the week and then some space for my main priorities of the day. And then it goes into my daily notes. I write down a lot of stuff. As you see, I always make 2 columns of on one page. That's also why I like to use a B5 because I get in a lot more notes in here. A5 is for me a little bit too small to write in 2 columns, but with B5, I think it works perfectly fine for me. So yeah, then I would just be filling up the pages and then comes the next weekly setup. Yes, that's basically my setup of my work bullet journal. It's rather simple, but that's what I like for work. I want to have something that looks nice, but is not so that I lose under all the decoration, the extra functionality. So yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and I would be happy if you stop by again for my future videos. Have a good day. See you. Bye.